Ballots and balance. Representatives from both parties overseeing the early absentee voting process. Good evening. I'm Christina DeRobertis.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with election coverage.
Scanning absentee ballots and checking for errors. That's what the Department of Elections was doing today. Coast TV News reporter Emma Aiken shows us why this process is vital.
The sound of democracy in action. The Delaware Department of Elections is opening absentee ballots and scanning for errors as part of their election preparations. Tracy Wilkerson, a Republican, is the deputy county director.
So people feel secure in how our absentee ballot process works in Delaware. So it's very important. We have teams in there that are of opposite parties. It's important that that's balanced when we're doing the whole process.
The department has volunteers called challengers from both parties to help scan ballots for potential errors. They check for the signature, the timestamp, and the address, but right now they aren't actually registering who anyone is voting for. This is just a count of the number of absentee ballots coming in. Kenneth Bo McDowell, a Democrat, is the county director.
And things, so it's good for the citizens to get out and see for themselves what we're all about, and that there's nothing to hide and we're totally out in the open with everything.
McDowell says if they do find discrepancies on the ballot, they follow up with the voter and do a detailed investigation. The Department of Elections says they are seeing about 500 absentee ballots come back each day, and next week they will begin the scanning process to start counting those ballots and the ones that keep coming in. In Georgetown, I'm Emma Aiken, Coast TV News.
And we are less than a month away from the 2024 general election. The deadline to register to vote in Delaware, it's going to be here in just a matter of hours. According to the Delaware Department of Elections data, so far in Sussex County, over 206,000 people have registered to vote. The last day to register to vote is Saturday, October 12th. However, uniformed service members and people living outside the U.S., they have until Monday, October 21st. In order to do so, you must be at least 18 years old on or before the day of the election as a U.S. citizen and live in Delaware.
I think it's a duty that as an American, you need to do your duty and make sure that everything is addressed.
One way to register is by going to the Department of Elections office on North Race Street in Georgetown. To learn other ways to register, just visit coasttv.com.
Early voting kicks off Friday, October 25th in the first state. In Maryland, online voting registration closes on October 15th, but you can register the day of in person. Early voting starts on October 24th in Maryland. And to learn more, coasttvnews.com is where you can find all of your election information in one place. Right now, under the Decision 2024 tab, we have voting resources and results of recent elections in both Delaware and Maryland. Again, just visit coasttv.com/decision2024.